And let's get right into the tier video. Everyone's been waiting for it. It's my dead people tier list maker. Pretty much, this is a tier list of people that are dead in my life. It's not like I didn't do anyone personal. Like it will make me sad, like family members or recent tragedies or war heroes, anything like that. Tried to keep it a little lighthearted. People that died a long time ago, people that everyone knew. I didn't really stick to one specific, genre of people. Kind of jumped all over the place. So let's jump right into it, guys. Let's go. Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain died. I'm not sure how long ago, but he was one of the best basketball players ever. He scored 100 points, played with the Sixers, probably won him a championship, had sex with thousands of women. I'm going to give him an A ranking in my rankings. Now, Wilt Chamberlain, that's a strong way to start off. Let's start off with another strong contestant, and that's right, baby. It's Ben Franklin. That's right, he's from Philadelphia. It's my favorite city, not where I'm from, but I'm close to it. Don't worry about that, all right? Let's not get into details. He invented electricity, which actually is pretty high up there because I use electricity every single day, baby, every day. He also had lots of STDs, like one of my best friends, Tort. Shout out Tort. So that kind of bumps him down, but I think I'm going to keep him in the S rank because he flew the kite, discovered electricity, bottled it up, and brought it around to all the people he knew, all his friends, everything like that, shared it around. Great guy. And I think he invented the library. Let's get into Steve Jobs. Now, everyone knows who Steve Jobs is if you have an iPhone. Now, Steve, actually, my MacBook Pro, I think this one is 2016. I don't know if you were still alive back then. You know what, guys? Let's look it up real quick. All right, so Steve Jobs dies in 2011, so that's a little while ago. Steve, I'm sorry about that. I thought you died a little more recently. Maybe that's why my computer sucks. We're gonna jump you into S right? S, because I love Apple, love the iPhones. Actually, hey, you're an A, Steve. Sorry, you're not Ben Franklin quality. Alright, the Wright brothers. Now, everyone knows the Wright brothers if you went to school. They invented the airplane, and they were the first ones to fly. And everyone knows flying is the fastest way of transportation. But the Wright brothers, they didn't exactly get it right. They didn't invent the jet or anything like that, which isn't that cool. A lot of people back in the time, people don't know this. Other people were trying to fly too. They just had stupider ideas. I'm pretty sure someone else would have come around and figured out how to fly if it weren't for the Wright brothers. All right, you guys just got lucky. That's why you're in the B rank. Now, jumping into, let's jump into someone maybe not so good. Aaron Hernandez. Now, Aaron Hernandez was a football player for the New England Patriots, baby. That's right, New England. And he was there with Tom Brady. He played with Riley Cooper, Tim Tebow, at Florida, all those bad guys. Aaron Hernandez actually killed himself, but before he killed himself, he killed someone else, which is not good. So he falls into the Actually, I got to add a new tier for Aaron Hernandez. All right, Aaron Hernandez is in the F category because he was not a good guy. Killed himself. I don't know if I should be laughing at that. I don't know. He was a bad guy. All right, let's jump into the next one. All right, the Beatles. Everyone knows who the Beatles are, all right? They invented... what did they invent? So the Beatles. Listen, I'm not a big Beatles fan. To be honest, I never went to any of their concerts. Could never get a ticket. Never really knew when they were touring, anything like that. I know they had that Yellow Submarine song, but guys, let's be honest. Their music is not that good. They made way too much. Yoko Ono, she was a bad dude. She's going to go in the D rank. The Beatles, altogether, D. This is mine, alright? You can't argue with it. Let's get into someone a little bit more pretty. And we're going to jump into Cleopatra. Now, Cleopatra was born in 69 AC. That's before Christ. That's a long time ago, guys. That's like 2019 years plus 69. And she died, I don't know, she was like 30 something. To be honest, she was kind of a bitch. She didn't really do anything. She got bit by a snake, killed some of her brothers, but she did build lots of pyramids, which is kind of a plus if you think about it. Actually, pyramids don't do shit. They take up a lot of real estate and bring in no money for Egypt. F. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, Cleopatra, she killed people too, just like Aaron Hernandez there. F. Someone that I hated growing up, and I think a lot of people are going to agree with me on this one, and that is Bambi's mom. That's right, the deer from the Disney movie, Bambi. She was a terrible mother, was not there for Bambi growing up. Bambi had to make all sorts of friends with all these weird animals like foxes and rabbits and hounds and deer, other deer. Well, not that many deer, obviously. But Bambi's mom was a bad mother. So it's so sad. Wait a second. I have a category called new. Alright, that's my new category. It's my I am glad they are dead category. Actually, Bambi, you're not so sad. I'm actually glad that you're dead because you were a bad mom. You shouldn't have got shot by that person. Everyone, listen, I've been hunting. I've never been shot. Or shot a deer, I should say. So Bambi, bad mom. Or Bambi's mom. I don't think she had a name. So just Bambi's mom, bad mom overall. Glad she's dead. Alright, guys, let's jump into the next person who is dead. Let's rank them. Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking is one of my least favorite people of all time. He's on this list as most influential people of all time, but I don't know what he ever did. All he ever had was a bunch of theories and black holes and blah, 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 blah. You ever seen that movie about him where he cheats on his wife just because he's going to be in a wheelchair and all this shit? He was not a good dude. Just because he could speak robot and everything like that, people loved him. But I guess he was around for a long time. He was pretty smart, although he always was making that face. So I'm going to give him D, along with the Beatles. Probably, you know, he's kind of the same in my rankings. A lot of people liked him, but guess what? I didn't. Let's get, actually, this is going to be a couple good ones. Harambe the gorilla. I'm actually glad he's dead. He was going to kill that kid. I don't care what anyone else says. If a gorilla is going to kill a human, they shouldn't. You know what, buddy? I'm going to bump you up, Harambe. I'm going to put in, you're going to go in my C category, Harambe. I feel bad for putting you that low. You were a good gorilla, although not that good because you wanted to kill that kid probably. All right, next person. Who do we have? Jose Fernandez. Now, if you don't know, Jose Fernandez died the day after my friend Shane's wedding. And I didn't find out because I didn't have a phone because it got dropped in a toilet. But I found it on the radio, and I was very sad. So that would put him at, like, B. He was a great Cy Young pitcher. Could have been. But then we found out he was high on crack cocaine. Or not crack cocaine, just cocaine. And he actually killed two of his other friends crashing into a wall. So he's actually going to go into the C category because he goes with D because he killed some people. I wouldn't put him F with Cleopatra and Aaron Hernandez, but you know, he's a little bit better than that. This next person is Ted Bundy. I know it looks like Zac Efron, but it's not. I just don't want to use Ted Bundy's face because it's scary. And a lot of people have been giving Ted Bundy a lot of attention nowadays just because he has a new movie and he has documentaries. Well, guess what? That doesn't make you a good person, Ted Bundy. You killed way too many people. You're a total douche. You killed everyone. So you're falling down there with Bambi's mom, and I'm glad you're dead. I'm glad you're dead. Next, let's go to Tourette's Guy. Now, Tourette's Guy is one of the first people I remember being, viral on the internet. Hilarious guy. Lots of hilarious videos like this one.
Holy shit! Oh, fuck! God damn it!
Tourette's Guy in the A category. It's actually so sad that he's dead, but he hasn't put out a lot of content in a long time, so he's just gonna fall into the A category. Next one. I forget who this guy is. Let's see. Alright, so his name is Rafael Esposito, and he is the person that created pizza back in like 1989. A lot of people know that. A lot of people think Papa John actually invented pizza, but that's not true. Don't let them fool you. It was Rafael Esposito, who was also in Justin Bieber's song Despacito. So, He was also influenced for that song. So he falls into S tier because pizza is my favorite food. I know it's a basic bitch thing to do, but what can I say? I'm a basic B, baby. And what are you gonna do about it, you little nerds? Next one is actually something very sad. Sam Hinkie, The Process, is dead. Something very true and blue to my heart. I won't go too into it, but it's going S tier, so sorry, guys. Another one, Neil Armstrong. Oh, wait, yeah, this is Neil Armstrong. Listen, he landed on the moon. That's right, the freaking moon. And he was like number 85 on most influential people list. But guess what? He was like way below stupid other people, like all these artists like Leonardo da Vinci and Felipe and the guy that cut his ear off, all those dumbasses, but all they ever did was paint. This guy landed on the freaking moon. So he's going to go up into my A category because I'm not sure how many other people have been on the moon, but I know he was the first. This guy is number 2 on all-time influential lists. And I don't agree. Albert Einstein, I know he's a total nerd and he did E equals MC squared and he had all these theories, but he didn't invent anything like electricity or pizza or make funny videos or the iPhone or even fly. So what did he, like, E equals MC squared? What the fuck does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. It means nothing. D category. Right there with Jose Fernandez. Now, this one's sad because it was one of my favorite apps, Vine. It had some of my favorite creators like Drew Gooden, Danny Gonzalez, great guys, really funny YouTubers now, but even David Dobrik. It's very sad because I was supposed to be Vine famous, but the app shut down right as I was about to hit the roof. I was going for the roof, but it was so sad that it got shut down by Twitter just because, I don't know, money. They weren't stupid. They were stupid. They should have hired me. Now, the last one here is my friend Eric Ekman's hairline. Look at his hairline. It used to be so great, and now it is so fucked up. It's really sad because he just gets really bad haircuts nowadays, and he used to have normal hair. So he's going to go into... Actually, I'm glad they're dead. I don't care about Ekman's haircut. Fuck him. Alright, guys, that was my tier video. I hope you liked it because I worked really hard on it, and I know it doesn't look like I worked that hard on it, but I did. So if you want me to keep making these, I don't know, this isn't sports, but I can keep doing sports ones if you like them better. I'm out. Fuck. That was pretty good.